Dr. Darien is back talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, which is sugar.
I think studies like this are so interesting. They're talking about, is there a difference in terms of the effects that our bodies or effects that sugar has on us in terms of how we eat it, whether or not we're drinking it or whether or not we're eating it. This study found that those who had sugary beverages had the highest risk. It found that those who had 8 or more servings of a sugary beverage during the week, that's a little bit more than one a day, had an increased risk of stroke by almost 20%, an increased risk of heart failure by 18%, and an increased risk of AFib, atrial fibrillation, that abnormal heart rhythm, by 11%. I think that there are some reasons behind this, although the study did not answer it. I assume one of the reasons is because sugary drinks often have less good components than a sugary treat that might have fiber in it, for example, that might offset some of those negative effects of too much sugar.
Well, you think it goes straight through you. I guess it doesn't.
It certainly does not. Having too much sugar affects you in a multitude of ways, and so the way that we control this is keeping it under wraps or under control. 25 to 35 grams a day of added sugar is what we should be looking for. Sometimes, guys, that's in one beverage, so it's always important to look at the label.
And you noticed something really interesting about the study on the very last line. Please tell the people, because this is important.
It also found, surprisingly, that having few sugary items, having zero sugar, is also associated to increased risk. What does that mean? Sugar is a vital component of life, and you don't want to get rid of it completely, but you don't want to have too much of it. Moderation is key.
So chocolate chip cookies are okay?
Keep it to a few. One, yeah. And before you eat the whole box, let's just stop and assess.
There are moments, though, you have to have like a really sugary drink, like a Gatorade, if you're sick. Is that okay?
I think that is okay. Honestly, what I like to do is dilute it with water if you're going to have a sugary drink, but just being cognizant. That's your one drink that day. Keep it at that. Get your other sugars from fruits.